Alrighty guys, today I am reacting to Sidemen predict the KSI vs Logan Paul fight. I know, I'm still behind. I'm trying my best. I know I keep saying this in the videos, I apologize. But without further ado, let's get in and see what they predicted before the fight actually happened. And I do know the outcome of what happened and everything. I mean, obviously, we all know what happened, but I want to see what they had to say before the fight actually happened. So yeah, let's get into it.
Hello everybody, welcome to more Sidemen. Today on
Yes.
More Sidemen, we're going to be talking about the KSI vs Logan Paul 2 fight, November 9th. We're going to be giving out thoughts on the build-up, our prediction of how the fight's going to go, and what we think is going to come after that.
Young winner, young sinner, piece of when I'm done in a head spinner, cash spinner, brother, I'm the bread winner, bread butter, run, that you won't be the soul son,
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
How does this all start? Who knows? Theo Baker.
Start?
This wouldn't be a thing without Theo Baker and Joe
Really?
Weller, so shout out to them. In a different reality, Theo Baker would be fighting Logan Paul right now. So
Really?
we're just in this timeline.
So, I think the fact that we've come
I had no idea.
Theo fighting Joe Weller to this mainstream monumental beast of me versus Logan Paul 2, I think it just speaks wonders of how far YouTube has come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're the OGs, Theo and Joe Weller, they're the OGs that started
crazy.
it all. And you know, I am forever grateful. I don't even think Logan knows who Theo Baker is. But yeah, it's crazy that all of this started because of them. And
Yeah,
I
it's
was able to
crazy.
just, I guess, take it up to that next level.
So the build up to the fight has been, I mean, it's been the same as the first one, really. They've kind of gone less personal. I mean, Logan doesn't have a girlfriend now. So it's less personal.
Yeah.
I think they're both more focused on the boxing. They did a
Yeah.
press conference the other day and it was, I'd say out of the 4 press conferences they've done, last year's 2 and then this year's 2, I think that was the least cringy one. It's always hard, obviously, not to be a bit cringy. Like Logan's dancing was still, but I thought this one was actually all right. It built up hype. Like that's got me excited for it. And
Yeah.
for the other
I can
fight,
see where you're coming from.
I still live with JJ, but I lived with JJ for that while he trained. Whereas this time, I'm not going to see him train all the time. He also trained in the house. I don't see that here, so I have no idea what to expect. Last time I was like, right, I know JJ's ready. I can only go off him. Didn't know about Logan. This year, I'm not seeing any of JJ's training. So the build up to it, I can't tell if it's going to get me more nervous or not because I die watching these fights.
I know you do.
I'm more nervous than JJ, 100%. He's calm.
How do we think the build-up's gone so far? I'd like to say there's been a bit more of a professional feel about it. Although Logan did shout, JJ has no dick on the stage in Los Angeles. That sort of put a Debbie Downer on things. But the UK press conference was incredible. You wouldn't see stuff like that from maybe the first 2 events, which is really good to see because it's gone up a notch. And I think the hostile environment was really cool because it's funny when it comes to London. It's just a bit more enjoyable. Other than that, what's the other bits of build-up? There hasn't really been much, to be fair. It was a bit dead for a while, and a lot of people didn't know if it was going to happen or not, which was interesting. But the deal got signed, no head guards, 10-ounce gloves, and all of a sudden everyone's rolled up for it again. It was always
I think the lead up to the fight has been interesting. I think JJ coming through a lot more mature in the lead up to the fight. Logan a little more erratic, which a lot of people sense is some anxiety there, or the mental breakdown arise of people. That's what they're called, right? That's something like that.
I don't know.
That's not my field of expertise. In the boxing, people are going to get hit a lot, in my expert opinion.
I think it could have been a bit more professional.
Sorry, in Vic's expert opinion. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Like the press conference was professional. It's about boxing. Like show that actually we're boxing this time. It's still a bit childish, but who cares really? It's all for fun and entertainment, right? Still, hopefully, anyway.
No one was actually certain that this was going to happen. There was a lot of confusion going on behind the scenes and a lot of speculation and a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
And then one day JJ came through and he hit us and he was like, yo, this is the date, it's happening. At which point you can tell my reaction. It's like, ah shit, here we go again, you know. It's been interesting to watch the build up, to see the press conferences, to have witnessed JJ in training and his dedication to the whole process. And I think it's on a scale much bigger than the previous 2 fights. In the sense that he's taken it a lot more seriously this time around. Not to say he didn't take it seriously the first 2 times, but this time has hit like a different level of
that's exactly what I was thinking. Tell me and you on the same wavelength today.
Is around us a lot. Like when we're getting Sidemen videos done and stuff, like he'll be like, alright, we need to get this done, we need to get that done. And he'll be so on top of all his stuff because he knows he needs to make time for training. There's no time for like hiccups or mess ups. So it's been an interesting build up, I would say. Obviously I can't tell you anything about Logan Paul's side of things, so you just got a side perspective here.
Yeah.
I've torn my hamstring before. It could have been fake, who knows?
Past injury.
And I would know that you can't really train to full potential with the hamstring like that. So maybe that's a positive for Team KSI.
I don't think that's affected it at all. Logan's injury with his hamstring, I don't think has actually affected it. I reckon, it would have set him back like a week or 2, but I think he's been training ever since the last fight as well. So him taking, a few weeks off doesn't really do that much. He can do some stuff. I know obviously you can't do much with your hamstring gone, but he could still, I don't know, he can lift some dumbbells.
Understandable, yeah.
From what I've seen of Logan Paul and the way he is with everything else that he does in his life, he is just like JJ in the sense that they're both determined individuals. They both have this ego about them. They both have this character about them. They're both natural entertainers.
Yeah.
But they
I can see where Toby's come from.
I feel like although they're entertaining, they both want to be taken seriously at the same time. It's very weird. It's a weird dynamic. But I can imagine that he's put his all into it, and he's the type of person that once they try something, from what I can see, they want to succeed. They don't want to fail. They don't want to give up. They'll give it that particular thing 110%, and they'll do it, and they'll smash it, and they'll say, all right, I've done that. What's next?
Yes.
I can imagine he's trained very hard.
So after the fight, whoever wins, wins. Obviously, you guys knew that. I knew that. And I think
oh gosh.
it's going to be, I think, regardless of a win or a loss, JJ is going to come back to smashing out Sidemen content with the boys.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
both insane platform,
yeah.
and this is only getting that bigger and bigger. So I think, in defeat or victory, we'll be pretty humble with it, and we can kind of get back to work. With Logan, I'm not entirely sure because I feel like he's actually more heavily invested in this in terms of his whole career space right now. I mean, he's got his podcast, but I feel like he's been going full pelt with that, and it's something that I think had its hype at the beginning, but as anything you do kind of on your own would, it started to decline somewhat. That's not shade or anything. If I was to do a podcast, if anyone does a podcast, that tends to usually happen. And that's the main thing I see him doing. I can't see him going back to vlogging, maybe a spin on main channel content. But I think JJ's in a better position to kind of transition into what's next. I think if Logan wins, he would have a big chance to kind of amp everything up, ride off that wave. But if he loses, I think it would be very hard to spin everything and keep it going forward.
Hopefully we can all just go back to being friends. That'd be nice. Even
but
if
it's
not
Logan though, at the same time.
As long as they can both have a lose.
We can't get rid of him. We try. Obviously we're going to try, but he's too damn persistent. He won't stay down. That's the thing. It's like, he'll pop up somewhere again.
Content which you can make. You can make great content. Jay can come back to doing YouTube music, whatever he wants to do. Likewise with Logan, that'd be great. I feel like that's what we need. The fighting needs to be over. Let's focus on getting back to being sick YouTubers, Sidemen, Logan Paul, everyone, being sick YouTubers. Let's just hope no one gets hurt badly, because it can happen. They can get hurt badly because there's no head guards. And let's hope that it's a nice ending and a nice result.
Do you know what I said?
Sorry for talking over Josh. Sorry.
Afterwards, just a nice little fist bump, because them two are I reckon they could probably be mates, but I don't think they ever will be. But yeah, nice.
Everybody wants them to be friends so bad, and I'm like, but why?
They're doing something that's never been done before. They're setting a new standard for sports and YouTubers in general, just online personalities, showing that if you put your mind to something, you can do it. And they've created a whirlwind on the internet, so it'd be good to see a nice little fucking join forces at the end. That's what I think we need at the end, the respect.
Alright, there's a load of ways to
understandable, if
I'm being honest with you. It all depends how JJ's feeling. Let's say JJ wins. No, regardless of the result, the fight is going to be graceful and be like, you know what, fair play, you put in a shift, this was the outcome, blah, blah, blah. That's the way everyone would like to see, or that's the way I'd like to see it go down.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
yeah,
it
everybody
depends on
does
their
like
mood.
that good ending,
I'd
you
like
know?
to see it be a quite amicable ending to the whole saga, if I'm being honest with you. How likely that is? I mean, they said a lot of kind of things, you know, so they can't be best buds. It's impossible with the stuff that's been said. But they
Yeah.
can be respectful of each other, and I feel
Yeah.
like that is the best scenario for them as entertainers.
For most any
Who
boxer,
knows?
best
Maybe we'll see
scenario
some content from
is
them together in the future.
nice fist bump
Not as
or
best friends, but
respect,
just
you
as,
know, kind of thing.
You know, big dogs.
So
I do
think
apologize for talking over
after
them.
the fight, JJ
But I
and
just don't know where to
Logan,
get my stuff in. I'm like,
I don't see them being friends. I can't see it. It's all dependent on how the loser takes it. Whichever one of them loses, if they take it graciously and they say, fair play, you know what, we had a fight, he won this one, calm. They could be at least civil afterwards, and I'd love to see them do something together. I think the whole of YouTube would like explode if they did something together. Which
oh
isn't
God.
them fighting. So I think they can be civil, but if it's like a decision that's a bit dodgy, or it's, you know, say Logan's beating JJ for most of the fight, then JJ just knocks him out. Logan will be there a bit salty, I think. Same vice versa.
Yeah.
I think as long as it is like one person just wins, hands down wins, they'll be civil afterwards. And the worry is
Okay.
that they'll just disappear from YouTube afterwards.
Oh.
The worry is if one of them loses and then takes it badly, they disappear from YouTube, and I think that'd be so sad for everyone. Although JJ can't really disappear because of the Sidemen. It has impulsive, but yeah. I don't know. I just want to see them do something together afterwards. It's not fighting.
The aftermath. But I feel like Logan will experience what Joe's experiencing. Just a lot of people, just I guess.
Okay.
laughing
Yeah.
at him,
Yeah.
You know, saying, "You lost," etc. You know,
Yeah.
just tormenting him because obviously this is a huge fight. A lot of people are going to see this.
Yeah.
And,
Millions of
literally,
people
yeah,
watch.
it's going to be
Yeah.
on someone's record for years. So yeah, I feel like Logan will have to deal with that, and I imagine that's going to be quite hard. Joe definitely mentioned it being quite hard, especially for the average person. But
Yeah.
for me, I'm just going to focus more on the music, Sidemen, work on my YouTube channel here and there, and yeah, I guess with the boxing as well, I'll pick opportunities that make sense. I won't just fight random people for the sake of it.
Understandable.
I definitely want to fight people that make sense for me. So
If he loses,
Completely understandable.
I
yeah.
hope he takes it well. I think he will, and we can meeb it and move on. But if he wins, it'll be the most hype thing ever to happen ever. So yeah, I really hope that happens.
We're gonna go to LA.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the worst night of our lives all over again. We're gonna be shaking.
Oh.
It's gonna be an awful time. Spooky bum time.
No.
awful time. But we're confident in JJ. He puts his mind to
Yeah.
something, he does very well always. I mean, last time, we all said to him he could have trained more. If he had trained more, he would have won the fight. But instead, he drew.
Very true.
And now he has a chance to redeem himself. He can now prove himself to us and the rest of the world that he's supposed to be the world champion of YouTube boxing.
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully he does that. And I'm
Josh,
predicting myself that it's going to be a late one, around 5. I feel like Logan's going to go in, and again, is probably going to do well in the first round or two. And I think Logan's going to go all out for like the knockout, because ultimately, with 10-ounce gloves, no head guards, it's inevitable. Someone's going to get hit, and it's going to hurt a lot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're going to probably fall to the floor. It's not what you're used to. Like with the previous fights, head guards, you can firm punches to the head and it's fine. And you get a little rattle, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Where you have no head guard,
Yeah.
it's going to hurt. So one of them is going to
Yeah.
drop. They're both heavy.
No head guard.
bodies.
That
They're
it's
both
gonna
heavy guys.
hurt.
Logan's massive and always looks massive, and JJ's put on a lot of weight anyway and also is massive. But when he gets into fight shape, fully ready when it comes around, actual fight day, I'm sure when this video is out, he's looking in great shape right now.
Yeah.
He's on his way there.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll tell you
predicting
what.
that Logan will then
Looking
again
good in that
gas out. But I
weigh-in.
feel like JJ will come into his own. He'll feel out like his boxing IQ will show. Hopefully, he'll actually box properly. Because last time, he's a good boxer. He didn't show it last time. Still, he was doing his overhand wild swings.
Yeah.
That's what Shannon Briggs said
Yeah.
to make out for. So hopefully, he actually proves to the world and Logan that he can actually box because he can. We've seen him box. He can box. So hopefully, he does that. That's what matters.
Here's the thing. So in my
Okay.
head,
What,
I'm
Harry?
thinking. My
What are you
my
thinking?
head goes Logan Paul. My head's like, surely Logan Paul. He's big, he's muscular, he's just good at what he does. Like he's a good athlete. He's a sick athlete. He's been an athlete his whole life. He should win.
Oh, Harry.
But that's the thing. He's been an athlete his whole life. He did college wrestling. He's always been wham. That's his thing. And he couldn't beat JJ the first time. JJ out-stammered him. And JJ shouldn't do that because he's a fat FIFA YouTuber. Like in his core, he's not an athlete deep down. I don't know. Technically he might be, but no, he's not. Like he's not from an athletic background really, and he just does it somehow. He always does it. He beat Joe Weller. When he fought with Joe Weller, I was convinced Joe Weller was going to win. I was like, it's done out here.
Yeah, I know you
Joe Weller's
were.
training and his interview about how like meticulously trained. I was like, oh, he's done. He's done. He said to my mates like, oh, JJ's finished, and he won. So he did it. Logan Paul the next time. I was more confident, but I was still nervous, and they drew. But if the fight carried on, he would have won eventually. Like he outlasted him. I honestly believe in my heart that JJ's going to win this one, but I couldn't give any like reason for why. It's just he somehow always, he just does it. He always manages to do it somehow.
Yeah,
he finishes it. He just.
I see what you're saying, Harry.
So
I see that. Yeah.
In the young Jill, if he can get to Division 1 with a 4-2-4 Ivory Coast team, he can beat Logan.
Oh gosh.
How do you think the fight's going to go?
Great
Both fights
comparison,
are arriving
Harry.
November 9th, Staples Centre. Lots of
Oh.
Yeah. They're right, Con.
They will do
Alright.
They will do right.
So they arrive in the ring. How do I think this
Oh,
one's going to
God.
go? I think that as much as Logan said in the press conference that he's going to change his style when he fights like a completely different fighter, he's going to use his natural physical, like birth-given advantages, which is his range and that snappy jab that he established early in the fight in the first encounter. So I can only really see him working on fighting backwards because he was good coming forwards and snapping it at JJ and delivering like bap, bap, bap. But with JJ this time, JJ's got a lot better at fighting on the inside, and it's whether Logan can deal with that. But what do I expect? First few rounds, I expect Logan to try and establish that snappy jab again, and maybe wait for JJ to try and get up on the inside.
Okay.
But I think JJ's a lot better at fighting on the inside now. I think he's got a lot more boxing IQ than he did have in the first fight, and my prediction for the fight is that as soon as JJ whacks him, like really whacks him with one of those nice uppercuts, that's what I think it's going to be on the inside. Look, bow, bow, finish with a hook, and then bow, bow. It's like one of them ones. I think Logan will just revert to type, and that will be just trying to fling that jab out. He never really followed through when he could with the right. He did it maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So my prediction, and what I've stuck to the whole time, is I've got KSI, Team KSI winning in the 5th round by either TKO or knockout. Because, like Eddie Hearn says, this is going to be naughty. Someone's getting laid the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that either of these two guys can hold the amount of punishment they did in the first fight. Absolutely no way. And these two are going to go in there. The adrenaline high, they hate each other. The adrenaline's so high, like, oh shit, we're actually fucking fighting now with no head guards and all that, that someone's going out cold.
I'm, heralded as one of the, most expert boxers in the Sidemen. I'm undefeated. I know a lot of the technicalities of the sport. So, in my professional opinion, no head guards. I mean, you guys know 10 ounce gloves, I think.
Yeah.
I'm an expert. Don't forget that. So,
I'm an expert.
I think they're going to hit each other a lot.
No, you're not.
I think Logan's going to start off really aggressive. I think he's going to actually go for the round 1 knockout. I don't think he's going to get it. I'm hoping at this point JJ is not rocked, and he's going to slowly work his way back. And I think in the 3rd or 4th round, I can say the 4th round, he's going to TKO Logan. That is my prediction. And he will win the fight at that point.
That's actually a good prediction, to be honest.
Logan's going to be slumped, but I think he's going to be rocked to the ground. Maybe some standing counts before that. That is my prediction. I don't know if that's my prediction or that's what I want to see. Maybe that's the same thing. I don't know.
I'm going with JJ in the 4th round.
Okay.
That is my prediction based off of what I've seen of JJ. Obviously, I don't know anything about Logan. I would predict JJ anyway, regardless, just because he's my boy and I have to back him. I have to back him. So, yeah. JJ, 4th round, TKO.
I
Okay.
said round 5 a lot. I feel like round 5 is my round. I feel like Logan's going to go hard in the first few rounds. I can see that he's building a lot of mass. So I think he's going to be quite explosive in the beginning few rounds. And he's going to figure out that that's not going to work. I'm going to be quite evasive, move while still able to, hit him. And then he's going to slow right down around round 3, round 4. And then that's when I start slowly picking him off. And round 5 is when the ref goes, yeah, let's end this before he gets fully dropped or knocked out.
When it comes to the night,
Oh God.
I think
Simon is I
have to back JJ. I think he's got it. The issue is for me, JJ and Logan are two people that I don't think ever lose. Even when, Logan messes up, JJ messes up in their YouTube career, they bounce back. They still stay at the top. So when it comes to a fight, I was literally, before the first one, I was like, neither of them are going to lose. Obviously, I'm not saying I predicted a draw at all. I thought JJ was going to win. But then it was a draw, and I was like, well, this is just, that's what I thought. So this time, I don't know, Logan's calmed down a bit. I don't see him as much everywhere. So I think, I reckon JJ's got it in like 3rd round. There's no way it's going the distance. JJ 3rd round.
Okay.
TKO. I'm not going to go knockout. I think TKO.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah. I'm going to go with that as my prediction. I think Logan's going to start strong. He's going to come out swinging. He's going to tire a little bit. JJ's going to pounce on it. Just go all in round 3. Pummel him until the ref stops it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's exciting times. Yeah, it's going to be a huge fight. I can't wait. It's going to be a smart fight, for me anyway. I've got a game plan that I'm coming in with, and we are 99% sure it's going to work. And yeah, can't wait to implement it and show you all Logan being a meme and getting knocked out. So, enjoy the show, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Thanks for watching this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe. We're trying to get our main channel to 10 mil, but this channel getting quite a few subs would be nice as well. So hit that subscribe button, like, subscribe, buy Sidemen clothing. Peace out. Come on, JJ.
Come on, JJ. Here we go. I love when they do the outro for me. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. So, I mean, granted, oh God, my hair. Granted, I already knew, we already know what happened at the fight and everything. Okay, so I do have to say, when I was sitting there watching the fight, JJ had so many more opportunities to get that, even just TKO. I don't think he would have actually knocked it, like, the punches were hard, don't get me wrong. But I don't think he would have knocked him out. I think it would have been like a TKO kind of thing. Because I'm not saying I like Logan, but he is, they're both built people. They're both strong people. So, there was just so many times that JJ kept missing his shots. Like they were powerful ones too, and I'm like, JJ, I was like, because he was like he was using a lot of strength for that one, and I'm like, JJ, if you're gonna throw that punch, you gotta hit that shot. Because I felt like he was overexerting himself a bit, and I'm like, I was getting worried towards the end, and I'm like, JJ, you cannot be exerting yourself like this, and I was freaking out especially when JJ went down at that, what was it, the 3rd or 4th? I can't remember. But whenever he went down at one point, I was like, oh my God, no. So, but yeah, I'd done my predictions, I don't even remember what video I did them in, But I said I wanted a knockout for sure. I wanted one so bad. But I was like, if he doesn't get one, that's okay. I was like, as long as he just beats him up pretty damn good, I'd be okay with it. I'm thinking they both did really, they both went at each other like hardcore. So it was not like just like no, they were like full on going for it. It was insane. So yeah, it was just mind blowing. But yes, but still, shout out to my boy for spoilers. Obviously, if you, I mean, granted, who hasn't watched it? But spoilers if you haven't watched it right now. My boy JJ wins. Oh god, freaking just amazing. Oh my god, it was. Oh god, it was just amazing. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Harry already did the outro. Don't forget to go to Sidemen, to go subscribe there. Don't forget to go to more Sidemen, subscribe. And don't forget to go to Sidemen Clothing, obviously, to get yourself some why do I keep forgetting to wear merch? What the hell's wrong with me today? Sorry. And I will see you, and don't forget to subscribe to me if you do enjoy what I do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.